Hey guys, I'm back for one more battle. This is another singles battle team. This will be number 3. And basically, yeah, there's not really much strategy. And I'm pretty surprised what I'm looking at here. A Graveler? I'm guessing Indoor Cut-Top Berry Explosion. My major guess. Uxie would be helpful. But I like this trainer. At least he's using Pokemon you barely ever see on Wi-Fi. Something you never see anywhere. Yeah. I'll try to limit the OUs, so I'll use Raichu. Now basically, what Uxie does is, it sets up both barriers with Light Clay. Uxie's a very effective Pokemon doing that for how defensive it is. And for the fact that its speed is actually not that bad to launch it. Then it intoxicates the opponent with Toxic. And basically it just has a stabbed Psychic for just wearing down everybody. Of course, which is why if I see Steel Pokemon, there's no way in heck I'm using Uxie. Which in this case, I don't see any, so Uxie will be pretty safe here. So he goes with Graveler. And yeah. Just because I see a Graveler does not mean I'm gonna pull back my guns here. I'm definitely gonna be going tough on this guy. I'm guessing he thought I was going to go with Houndoom or Raichu. So let's see what he does. Sucker Punch? Wow, that's some... I forgot the Geodude family can get that as Platinum moves. That's pretty good. I mean, I'm going to be raising a goal of myself in Platinum. Part of my Kanto squad. So now I use Toxic, just in case he was going to go with Sucker Punch again. He goes with Stone Edge. So wow, this is a serious Graveler. Maybe the guy couldn't find anybody to trade with, but he really wanted to use this guy. That's good. I admire him for that, though. I definitely admire him for it. So, he definitely didn't go with Sucker Punch there. So he's just going to go with Stone Edge. Which I'm pretty surprised how powerful that thing is. I used Reflect. That Graveler was definitely trained. Alright, so let's just use Light Screen in case he's going to go with Sucker Punch to try to kill me. And plus it'd be good setup for Machamp and Raichu. Whoever comes out. Ooh, interesting. He definitely was aiming for someone. So Murkrow. Definitely, yeah, he definitely thought I was going to do Psychic. I'm surprised he didn't go with Sucker Punch then. Oh well. I can tell this Murkrow has Sucker Punch just as well. I wouldn't be surprised. And what surprises me is that he went, wow. This thing outran my freaking Uxie. That's what I call a quick Murkrow, because I even trained Uxie in just defensively. And maybe a portion on HP, but that's about it. Of course now I'm going to have to switch, but I'm so scared on who to switch to. I'll switch to Raichu and see what I got. Alright, so let's go with Raichu. He does Drill Peck, good. So I didn't switch to Machamp for a good cause. Let's hope Static kicks in, shall we? Yes. Good. Now I don't see too big of a threat from Murkrow here. So I'm just going to set up a Nasty Ply. I don't see too many Raichu with Nasty Ply. It surprises me. Because Raichu utilizes that move very well. Has great amounts of speed. And Special Attack could use a little raising. Sky Attack with the Power. So it has Sky Attack, Drill Peck, and Taunt. And that is not even fair. Are you serious? Oh my gosh, that's not even fair. Oh, it's time for a major beatdown now. Machamp is scarfed. And with no guard, you can easily tell what this thing has. Of course, I meant to give it Stone Edge over Thunder Punch, but I forgot. I forgot to make that replacement when I evolved it. Because it really doesn't make sense as to why Machoke can't get Stone Edge. So Machamp still has Thunder Punch, but it's alright. I don't need it now. For what we know, Murkrow's paralyzed. And yeah, he shouldn't switch. It's out of here. Oh wow, I wonder why I see so many Murkrow with Power Herb and Sky Attack. There was a YouTube user that had that same Murkrow. I think it was Marianion, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know. All I know is that was the luckiest critical hit I've ever seen in the longest time. Seriously. Now he's going with Graveler. I might as well kill it, since he doesn't have anything else to do with it. Because even if it had the whole Endure Cut Sap Berry thing, it wouldn't work. Because the poison's going to knock it out. Duh, it's going to go with Sucker Punch. Oh, cool. It looks weird running. But that's not going to do much. Alright. Let's finish this thing off. And who's ever last, they better be ready for a Dynamic Punch. Or if I really think Machamp could kill this guy, but not with Dynamic Punch, I'll switch. Unfortunately, Reflect cut off, but Light Screen is still out. That's why I have Uxie with Light Clay. It works. Wow. Fun matchup. Fun matchup. So might as well knock this guy down. I'll definitely give kudos to this guy for at least defeating one of my Pokemon with like a never used Pokemon here. Wow, that Machoke was defensive. But anyway, I'll definitely give this guy credit for using Pokemon you don't usually use. Although Focus Blast on a Machoke, I wonder what. I don't want to call this guy like a kid or a noob. I mean, the Murkrow with Sky Attack and Power are interesting. I guess Machoke had Focus Blast just in case, like, he faces, like, hardcore steel defensive Pokemon. Of course he gives up, but I'll definitely post this video anyway because I'm glad this guy finally, like, used Pokemon that I don't see. I'll give kudos to this guy. Definitely. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'm very mad that he did not give me the friend pass.